Hello, fellow readers. I hope everybody is finding themselves enjoying their Sunday, relaxing at home, cozied under a blanket with a hot beverage, reading a book. My name is Renee, and I am an avid reader that works in a middle school library, and I am trying to bring content to YouTube that centers around middle grade YA, and I will have some adult books included in my videos. But today, my purpose is to introduce you to the battle of the books that my school will be reading this school year. So as I have stated on previous videos, I am one of two coaches at my middle school that does a 6th grade battle of the books. In our area, the battle is 4th grade through 6th grade, and I work in a middle school that is 6th through 8th. And so we have a 6th grade group that does battle of the books. So I wanted to come on here and introduce you to the first 5 of 20 books that myself, my co-coach, and the 6th graders will be reading for this year's Battle of the Books, which will take place in May of 2026. So the first book I'm going to talk about, and I don't have all the books here with me, so I do have 4 of the 5 that are on my computer this way. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm reading the little synopsis, because I am not good at putting a synopsis in my own words. So I kind of cheat and I just read the synopsis that is on Goodreads. So the first book is A Duet for Home from Karina Yan Glosser. And the book is about a 6th grader named June and Tyrell. So it's June's first day at Huey House, and as if losing her home wasn't enough, she also can't bring her cherished Viola inside. Before the accident last year, her dad saved tip money for a year to buy her a Viola. Viola. And she's not about to give it up now. Tyrell has been at the Huey house for 3 years and gives June a glimpse of the good things about living there. Friendship, hot meals, and a classic musician that lives next door. Can he and June work together to oppose the government, or will families be forced out of Huey house before they are ready? So this is told in the perspective of a biracial 6th grader, and they are homeless and they're living in, I don't know if it's just like, it's a housing area. So it's not like a foster home or anything, because I haven't read it yet. So I don't know if anything happened to her father and she is a foster child, or I don't know. We'll find out. So that is the first book, A Duet for Home by Karina Yan Glosser. The second book on our reading list is called Buffalo Dreamer by Violet Duncan. The synopsis says, Summer and her family always spend relaxed summers in Alberta, Canada, on the reservation where her mom's family lives. But this year is turning out to be an eye-opening one. First, Summer has begun to have vivid dreams in which she's running away from one of the many real-life residential schools that tore Native children from their families and tried to erase their Native identities. Not long after that, she learns that unmarked children's graves have been discovered at the school her grandpa attended as a child. Now more folks are speaking up about their harrowing experiences at these places, including her grandfather. Summer cherishes her heritage and is heartbroken about all her grandfather was forced to give up and miss out on. When the town holds a rally, she's proud to take part to acknowledge the painful past and speak of her hopes for the future, and anxious to find someone who can fill her in on the source of her unsettling dreams. Now, this one I did just finish, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really short read, and it packs a lot of historic events about what happened to Native children at these schools. So I really enjoyed it. I work with a high percentage of Native American students in my middle school, and it's good to hear and read about this stuff and then actually speak with students that have heard stories from their family members. So Buffalo Dreamer by Violet Duncan is another book on our list. The third book on our list is called Chomp by Carl Hiaasen. This is the next book that I'm going to read. It says, when Wei-Hu Cray's dad, a professional animal wrangler, takes a job with a reality TV survival show, Wahoo figures he'll have to do a bit of wrangling himself to keep his father from killing the show's inept and egotistical star. But the job keeps getting more complicated, and it isn't just the animals who are ready to chomp. So it sounds like it's an animal survival TV show, and this character's dad does not get along with the TV show's star. So Chomp by Carl Hiaasen. That is our third book out of 5 on our list. So book 4 on our list out of 20 is Dogman the Scarlet Shedder. And it is by Dave Pilkey. And I did read this one. I have to say I'm not a huge Dogman fan, and I'm really not a graphic novel fan in general. It depends on the content, I guess. But this book is, the synopsis for this book is, P.U. Dogman got sprayed by a skunk. After being dunked in tomato juice, the stink is gone. But the scarlet red color remains. Now exiled, the spunky superhero must struggle to save the citizens who shunned him. Will the ends justify the means for Petey, who's reluctantly pulled back into a life of crime in order to help Dogman? And who will step forward when an all-new, never-before-seen villain unleashes an army of AI robots? So again, this is your typical Dogman graphic novel. And like I said, I read it. I'm not a huge fan, but I mean, I get why a lot of young readers enjoy it. It is comical, comical. And there's like the action, and there's a lot of kind of rude humor, which I'm not opposed to because I'm a huge SpongeBob fan, but I don't know. I'm not a big Dogman fan. So again, that was book 4 out of 5 of our 20s. So anyway, so the last book that I'm going to tell you about today from our 5 books out of 20 is Faith, Hope. Oh, hi, Whisper. This is my cat, Whisper. Faith, Hope, and Ivy June by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. And I have not read this one, but it says, when push comes to shove, 2 Kentucky girls find strength in each other. Ivy June Mosley and Catherine Combs, two girls from different parts of Kentucky, are participating in the first 7th grade student exchange program between their schools. The girls will stay at each other's homes, attend school together, and record their experience in their journals. Catherine and her family have a beautiful home with plenty of space. Since Ivy June's house is crowded, she lives with her grandparents. Her papa works in the coal mines, supporting 4 generations of kinfolk. Ivy June can't wait until he leaves that mine forever and retires. As the girls get closer, they discover they're more alike than different, especially when they face the terror of not knowing what's happening to those they love most. So this is a great novel of trading, how they say, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. This is a great story of students exchanging homes and living the lives of somebody else that they might not necessarily be close with, and maybe you get a grasp of what somebody is going through that you don't always see every day. Somebody that does live in a house that has a lot of family members living there. It's crowded. Parents work multiple jobs and they're home alone all the time. They might not be the cheeriest student at school. They might be tired a lot. And sometimes those poor students get picked on because they're weird or something. And it just irks me because you don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Let's give somebody some grace, get to know them, see what's going on. And this is a great story that could help students look from somebody else's perspective. So, okay, well, that completes the first 5 books on a list of 20 that our 6th graders and the coaches will be reading for the 6th grade Battle of the Books that will take place in May 2026. I also have, for the first time this year, we have a 7th and 8th grade Battle of the Books groups, and there's some at the high school level. My boss discovered this other Battle of the Books that allows us to have 7th and 8th graders or even high schoolers participate in a Battle of the Books we didn't know about previously. We only knew about the 6th grade level one. So students that have participated in previous 6th grade Battle of the Books have been super excited that they can do it again. So I'm not sure if I will post what those other books are or just focus on the 6th grade Battle of the Books. We'll see what happens. But I hope everybody has been enjoying their October fall weather days. I hope you found yourself cozied up with some good fall reads. Please, if you're watching this and you also work in a school library and you do Battle of the Books, please leave me a little comment about how yours works, what grades yours are, and how long you've been doing it, if the students enjoy it, how many students you get. Each year it changes for us. Some years we have enough for 2 to 3 teams, and then other years we are scrounging for just 1 team. So please let me know about that. Oh, so I want to show you my shirt, Haunted by My TBR. This is from the company Piper and Ivy. I just love them. But I saw a video the other day that sums up my TBR, and my TBR is longer than my life expectancy. And that is so true right now. I think I have like 900 to be read books on my Goodreads, and I should really go in there and clean that up, but I just haven't taken the time. But anyways, little rant. So I hope everybody is doing well, and please spend the rest. It's beautiful here, and I am looking forward to spending the rest of the day curled up with a book, and I hope you can as well. Bye, everyone.